We know all about Shakespeare and Steinbeck, assessments and Austen. We even read the Bible. No, not that Bible, the real Bible. But what do we really know about making the transition from student to teacher?
My mentor teacher, when I was a student teacher, told me that I would probably worry that I didn't know enough. That I would think, the students are going to challenge me with things that I don't know, I'm not prepared, I don't know everything. And she said, you know way more than they do. So I really took that to heart, and it was true. You're able to answer questions, and the thing is when they ask something that you don't know the answer to, one, you can come up with a reasonable answer that will satisfy a student. But it's also possible to say, here's what I think. I'm going to look into that a little more thoroughly for you, and I'll come back with a good answer, tomorrow. And then, of course, follow through is incredibly, incredibly important.
You need to be in charge of your own professional development. Don't let people tell you you need to take this class. Don't be the one who's lagging behind. You need to be the one who's always pushing forward and looking to get better and looking to grow. Because in doing so, one, you're going to get better at your job, and two, you're going to model that learning for your students, which I think is the most important thing about teachers. Because as a teacher, your job is not to teach. Your job is to be a lead learner. And if you can't do that, if you don't like learning, then you definitely shouldn't be in teaching. So seek out your own professional development. Know where the bathrooms are. And with every class, if you travel with your classes, make sure you know where the closest bathroom is, because, time is short between classes. Other advice I would say would be dress, because I think myself as a young teacher, and I think obviously most of you listening to this video are going to be young and going into student teaching. I think that you can still dress cute or whatever, handsome, but you need to remember that, if you're shopping at the same stores as your student, it doesn't matter if you're covered, you're going to be covered inappropriately. That means shoes too. You don't want to wear Ugg boots with tights and things. Avoid leggings. That's a good advice. Avoid leggings. Even if they're under shorts, avoid them. Just remember, your goal is, when you get ready in the morning, what are you trying to achieve? If you want people looking at you, perhaps this is the wrong profession for you, because that's not the goal. You're there for the students, so don't make your makeup, your jewelry, your hair, any accessories distracting, because it's not about you, it's about them, and that would be my probably biggest piece of advice.
I have some practical advice, along with a little philosophical advice for new teachers. Practical. Don't keep your home keys with your school keys. You want to keep those separately in case you lose your school keys. Philosophical. Ask questions. You don't know everything. Your supervising teacher doesn't know everything. Let's always learn together. Don't be afraid to ask a question. And one more bit of practical advice. Find the secret bathroom. How do I look anyway?
You look very cute.
Do I look fine?
You're good.
Okay.
Make friends with the custodians. Make sure you know their name and they know you. That's very important, okay? Learn how to work the copier. You're going to need it. And learn where the extra toner and paper are kept, so that when it's your turn to replace it, you can. Eat breakfast every day, because you may not get any lunch because you'll be busy, okay? Don't take yourself too seriously. Laugh. Enjoy teaching. Enjoy your time. Don't get so stressed out that you can't stand it, okay? And then lastly, remember that you are the teacher and not a BFF. That's all.